strong.
Hi, welcome to tonight's show, the Youth Desk Show. This program talks simply about you and your relationship, how your relationship will succeed, leading to a fruitful marriage. Before we proceed further, may I take this opportunity to say a big thank you to Rejoice Happy Home Institute, a fashion institute that deals with all fashion challenges that you may have as a student. If you want a place where you want to be attended to, not because you pay money, Rejoice Happy Home Institute is the place to go. Please watch beneath the screen, and their numbers are there. Call them and they will attend to you. Back to the show. This evening, we are talking about the discipline of a hunter. The hunter, as we know them, they go to the bush, hunt for animals, kill them either for sports or for food, and they do a lot of stuff. We are picking some valuable lessons from that today. You who is going to propose, you are the hunter. And you who is ready to accept proposal, you are also the hunter. So who is a hunter? A hunter is someone who searches determinedly for. And number one, that hunter, that person engages in something that is searches. And the searching, it was done determinedly for something. Number two, after finding the thing, the hunter pursues it. Pursues it. That's number three. Then finally kills it, either for food or for games or sports. So a hunter is someone who searches for determinedly, pursues it, and kills it, either for food or for sports. What are some of the characteristics of the hunter as we know it? Number one, they search. Hunters search for. As a youth who is ready for a relationship, you must be a person who searches for. You must know how to search. You must develop the discipline of searching for. Number two, a hunter is someone who is very patient. Do a little search about them. A hunter can stay at one place for several hours without even moving. Whether being bitten by an ant or something is crawling over its skin or whatever, it will stay at one place for that long period of time. Patience. You who is ready to accept proposal, you who is ready to propose, you must develop the discipline of being patient. Then number three, the hunter is able to tell the difference between animals. When they go to the game, or they go to the forest or go to the bush to go hunt for game, they know the difference between the animals. You who is ready to accept proposal, you who is ready to propose, you must know the difference between the animals. The animals in this case refer to as a guy who is ready to propose, the lady that you are going to choose among the many. And as the lady who is going to accept proposal, that is the guy who is going to propose to you, you must learn the difference between the different shades of guy that will be coming into your life. Then number four, hunters are people who endure. No matter the circumstance they find themselves in, once they know they are in the right place, they are patient. They endure all the hardships that go on there. No matter how painful it is, they endure. My brother, my sister, you must develop the discipline of endurance. These are the four characteristics of hunters. There are more than that, but we'll just pause with the four for now. Now, there are two groups of hunters. The first one is those who hunt in the knowledge that their lives or their survival depends on the hunt or the animal. That is number one. Then number two are those who go for hunting not because their life depends on it, but they hunt purposely because they want to have a thrilling feeling. They want to have a sport, or they want to use it as games, just a sport to go into the bush and go hunt for animals. They're just there to have the fun out of it. These are the two groups of hunters that we have. Number one, those whose livelihood depends on the hunt. Their lives and whatever they represent depend on the hunt. And then number two, those who engage in it purposely for fun, for sports, for the thrill of it. These again are the two groups of the hunters. You must know which one is coming your way. So let's dive into the first type of hunters, those whose livelihood or their life depends on the hunt. First of all, they use the game they hunt, the animal they kill, purposely for food. And because of that, they are very careful with the animal they kill. Now, when you go propose to a lady, the lady that is coming into your life is coming into your life and is going to add to who you are. You're not going to be alone. She's going to be there with you. She's going to partner with you so that the dream that you have, the dream that she has, the two of you come together and work hard to reach it. The lady is going to cook for you. You're going to eat it. In fact, your life depends on her. Are you following? Your life depends on that lady. And as a lady, the person that you have accepted a proposal from, your life depends on him. That's what we're talking about. So if the person happens to be a poison, you are in trouble. If the person happens to be a toothache, you are in trouble. If the person happens to be a pain in the neck, you are in trouble. So number one, those who hunt and their life depends on the hunt, it is because they use the game that they hunt for food. They use it to feed themselves. Their life depends on it. So mistakes should not be made at all. They invest their time, their resource, and their energy into the game. If they have finished acquiring the game, they bring it home, they spend their time preparing it. Some, they would have to smoke it. Some, they would have to just prepare it, and then refrigerate it. Others, they'll prepare it for immediate meal. And another, they have to put it on fire so that it becomes a lean meat. All these things they do so that it can carry them further. If you accept a proposal or you propose to a person and you know that that person, your life will depend on that person, you spend your time, your resources, and your energy to invest into that person. So you, the lady, the person that you are going to accept the proposal from, is he the hunter that is going to spend his time, his resources, and his energy to invest into you? And you must know that you are also going to do same for him, because both of your life will depend on each other. That is what the hunter who hunts because his livelihood depends on the hunt does. Then number three, they don't waste the game. They don't throw it away. Because after you come into the life of the person, after the person has accepted your proposal, yes, a few things will not be okay. For instance, the hunter who puts the game on fire so that the fat in it can drain off so that the meat become a lean meat, mistakenly didn't do it right. After 3 or 4 days, then there's maggot in the meat. They don't throw it away. No, not at all. They take time and work on it properly. Put salt wherever it's supposed to be to ensure that it is properly preserved. They don't throw it away because of one reason or the other, one challenge or the other. Please, are you following? If you make a mistake, the man will not throw you away. If you made a mistake as a lady or as a man, the lady doesn't throw you away, because you are a person that she knows that her livelihood or her life depends on you, and vice versa. These things are critical things that you need to think about. When the proposal is coming, critically examine the person to see whether your life can depend on him. You can trust your life into that person's hand. If you're going to propose to that lady, please examine the lady carefully to ensure that you can easily entrust your life into her hand, because it matters. Then the second part is those who hunt purposely for sport. This place is critical, because there are a lot of gents out there who hunt purposely for sport. There are a lot of ladies out there who hunt purposely for sports. Who are they? Number one, you've got to know that hunters who hunt purposely for sports, their lives don't depend on the game, the animal they hunt. A guy can be pursuing you vigorously, but he knows that his life is not going to entrust it into your hand. There is something he's looking for. Once he's gotten that is supposed to give him only a thrill, supposed to give him certain sort of satisfaction, certain sort of profit from you. And once that is determined, one that is gotten, he's gone. Their life don't depend on the game at all. That's number one. What do? They don't use their game for meals, as we see of the first one. They don't. So once they're not going to use it for food, then it's of no profit to them. All that they're looking for is game, is sports. They just want some thrill, and that is it. They don't invest into the meat or the game that they've killed. They don't invest at all. They don't put their money into it. They don't spend their time, their energy, their resources to preserve the meat, to make sure that the meat is what's supposed to be for them. They don't do that. And then after they've made maximum profit from you, they throw you away. That's who they are. I'm saying those who hunt for the animal purposely for sports or game, they do so, one, because their lives don't depend on the game they hunt. They do so purposely for sports reason, for thrill reason, just for excitement. That is it. For that matter, the game doesn't mean anything to them. They don't use it for food. Number two, they don't invest in it at all. What they're looking for is profit, something they're looking for from you. And then number three, they don't, after they've gotten whatever they're looking for from you, what they do is they throw you away. Be careful about them. Those who hunt purposely for sports, young man, be careful about them. Young lady, be careful about these people. They are there. Number two, the game is only a trophy for them. You that they are pursuing, they found you, you are interesting to them. All that they see in you is that you are a trophy. And they are preparing vigorously to win you over. And what do? As far as they are concerned, what is important to them is you must be won. So they feel that yes, they have a trophy, they have won you. That's number one. So they use all manner of tactics to shoot at you. All manner of tactics. And usually such tactics are very, very appealing. The way they will camouflage it, you will not be able to recognize it as such before you realize you are in their net. And they've won as a trophy. They will be spreading you around that, oh, I've conquered you, I've conquered him, I've conquered her. You know what I'm talking about. They are there. You should be very careful about this trophy kind of hunters. Then the third thing they do under this one is, under number two, is that because of the tactics they deploy, the game believes that these hunters are a safe environment for them to be with. Oh, initially, the attention they will give you. Oh, are you okay? Is anything a problem? Oh, tell me, talk to me. And before you realize they are there, supportive. So the game believes that these are a safe environment. But they didn't know that Sodom and Gomorrah also looks like that for Lot. But when he got in there, only for him to find out some few years that it is not what he assumed it to be. By the time he returned, things were destroyed on him totally. Lost wife, the 2 daughters became something else. So these are the things that they do. The game is only a trophy for them. Are you going to sit down and say that your life should become a trophy for somebody? Think about it. Then the third thing they also do is that you, as the game, your importance for them is only limited to the amount of profit they make from you. So all that they are doing it purposely to gain something from you. Please, are you following? They are not doing this because they feel that, oh, you are going to be part and parcel of their lives. So whatever they have, they will share it with you. Not at all. They are doing all that they are doing because they want to profit from you. There is something they are looking for from you. So how do they do this? Number one, your value to them is only based on what you are bringing on board. That is it. Your importance to them in their life is because of what they are gaining from you. As long as the profit keeps coming, they keep getting what they intend to get from you, you are very important to them. Once you stop giving them what they desire from you, you are no longer important to them. They throw you away and then they go hunt for another person. Believe me, this kind of hunters, you are not the first person to be a victim of them. Young man, they are there. Young lady, they are there. Watch out for them. Then number 4, they invest in themselves in order to get ready to attract the attention of their target. Is that not a little bit weird? When you look at the hunter whose life depends on the hunt or the game, one thing they do is that they spend their time, their energy, their resources, and investing same into the game. But this one, they spend their time, their energy, their resources investing in themselves so that they can make themselves look good, attractive, enough to attract their target. Please watch out. I am not saying that all the gentlemen that will come your way as a young lady, that will look nice, smell good, well educated, and they seem to have resources, are hunters who hunt purposely for sports. That is not what I am saying. In fact, I encourage all young people to invest in themselves. Very important. I encourage, because I've also done that for myself. Until I've taken the bull by the horn and start investing in myself, I've not come this far. So I'm not saying that everyone who does this is a hunter who hunts purposely to use the game as a sport. I'm not saying that. But there are some kind of men, some kind of women who behave this way. When you get to their place, smashingly clean, everything in place, exact. Be cautious. Tread cautiously. So what do? They spend time and other resources to prepare. For instance, one of these hunters saw a lady, and the lady goes to church, so we call them krifi, and very serious as far as things of God is concerned. So this man who doesn't even have attire to go to church will go buy them. Spend some time, get ready reading the Bible. Get to church, stay in the church 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and let the attitude and character of a good Christian brother. Meanwhile, inside of him, there is something else. What I'm talking about right now is not only males that do that, females also do that. Before the lady will realize what is happening, she's trapped. And things have been destroyed completely about her. She has become a sport to somebody. They will take time and resources, prepare properly in order for them to get to their target and win it over. I'm saying watch out for them. The second thing they do is that they have a telling presence. When they are there, when they are with you, you will know that indeed someone is with you. Oh, my brother, when she is with you, you feel okay, you feel good. In fact, when he is with you, my sister, goodness, a telling presence. When they are within your environment, you know that Bema has come to your environment. They carry themselves about in a manner that you know that, yes, this is a man that you want to have in your life. This is a woman that you want to have in your life. My brother, my sister, be cautious. You are dealing with a crafty man who is a hunter who hunts purposely because he wants to use the hunt for game, for sport. They do that purposely because of that. The last thing that I want to talk about before we bring to this curtain down onto the show is that the skill of their craft is very sharp. They know when to say the right things. They know where to put pressure on the right part, on the right point. They know where to point your attention at. They know how to care. They know how to say the right, they are very good in that. Their craft in those environments is very sharp. I am not saying again that everyone who has this gift is like that. All we are saying is that this group of people also exist. They are there. You who is going to propose, you must know that females are like this. Some of them are like this. You, a lady who is going to accept a proposal, you must know that there are some guys that are this way. So that when the time comes, you will open your eyes wide. So that you don't fall victim to some of these hunters. Remember, they are all hunters. They are all looking for both the one whose lives depend on the hunt and the one who uses the hunt for game. Both of them are hunters. They are searching for, determinedly pursuing, and then kill. Don't forget that. And so, viewers, this is how we bring tonight's program or tonight's show to a close. Again, like and share. We would love to read from you. Send us your thoughts. Let us have your feedbacks. Write to us. Our email address and WhatsApp numbers are beneath the screen. Go in there and let us have your thoughts about how you feel about the program. Courage will bless you for tonight. Thank you so much and bye-bye.
Get strong.